Hello. Hello. Welcome to this short live session on some of the trickiest words with TH, beginning with TH in British English, in Southern Standard British English. Namely, you can see them here. This is though, thorough, thoughts, through, throughout. Okay? So in the meantime, just give me 1 second. In the meantime, you can drop a comment or a hi in the chat. Just let me know where you're watching me from. Okay? And yeah, the image is not the best, I know. I'm sorry for that. But never mind. So, if you've ever been confused by these words, don't worry. By the end of this brief live session, you'll know how to pronounce them, what they mean, and how to remember them with a few little tricks. Okay? So, let's begin with the word through. Okay, let's begin with the word through. And to do that, yeah, there we go. That's through. Through. So, repeat after me. Through. 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 Through means via or by means of. Let me give you an example. We walked through the park on our way home. We walked through the park on our way home. On our way home. Okay? We walked through the park on our way home. Look at the tongue. Like this. Through. 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 There's no vibration in the vocal folds here. So this is the first th sound here is voiceless, you know. So you say through, through. Can you repeat after me? Through, through. Okay, through. Hello everyone. Where are you watching me from? We are working on some of the trickiest words with beginning with TH in British English. And the first word is through. Through. Can you repeat after me? Through. Stick your tongue between your teeth like this. Through. Through. And there's an example for you. We walked through the park on our way home. And think of going, to picture what through means and to remember what it means, which actually it means via or by means of, you know, through. You go through a place. So think of through a door, or for example, Alice through the looking glass. Alice through the looking glass. This is to go through, right? You go through the door. Okay, one side to the other. You go from one side through to the other. Okay, that's to go through. Can you write one short sentence with through in the chat? Guys, can you think of that? Can you think of sentence using through? Through. And of course, repeat after me. Through. through. This is one of the most difficult words in English for foreign speakers of English, foreign learners of English. Through. Through. Okay? So, remember to pop a hello in the chat and tell me where you're watching me from. And also, of the words I want to analyze in this short session, look at them. Those. Though, thorough, thought, through, and throughout. Which of these is hardest for you? Which of these is hardest for you? Do you find them hard to pronounce? Do you know how to pronounce them? You let me know in the chat. Okay? Hello? Hello? I'm doing great. And where am I from? Is that the question? Where I'm from? I'm from Argentina. Where are you from? And what's your name? Yeah, that's the first. Pakistan. Okay, great. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this live stream. Usama, am I pronouncing it right? Usama. Great, Usama. Lovely to have you here. So, and guys, don't forget to, if you're enjoying this live stream, don't forget to like and subscribe. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks to you. Thanks to you. We are live learning British English pronunciation, and the accent, the specific accent we are working on is Southern Standard British English. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Like to support this live stream and to support this channel. And if you subscribe, you'll get a notification next time I'm live. And next time I publish new videos. Because I do publish videos. Lisa or Nancy? I'm not sure who they are, Usama, but who are they? Lisa or Nancy, are they teachers? Are they English teachers? You let me know who they are in the chat, please. And then I can let you know if I know them. Thank you. Thank you, Usama. Thank you very much. So in the meantime, we'll go to picture. Yeah, this is okay. This is this is the first word. Global stars, dancers, pop. Oh, blank, pink. No, I don't know them, to be honest with you. I don't know them. Are you a fan of them? Oh, I can Google them, of course. I'm here on my laptop, so I can Google them. I can Google them. Whoops. I'm sorry. I'm on my phone. All right. So global stars, dancers. Let me Google them. So what about them, Usama? Let me know. So are you a big fan of them? Oh, so there were Lisa and Nancy. Oh, Blackpink, Lisa and Now I know who they are. Okay. Okay, now I know who they are. Yes, I am a fan of them. If you don't know, it's okay. You're a fan of UFC. UFC. You got me there. What's UFC? UFC. What's UFC? I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm just an English teacher. I'm usually studying British English, and I'm usually busy trying to help others learn British English, and I'm all the time trying to improve myself. So I don't know who they are. Please let me know in the chat. What's UFC? UFC, isn't it? What is it? What is it? UFC stands for the... Is it Ultimate Fighting Championship? No, it's not that. Oh, UFC Fighting Mix. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. I mean, I like it. I'm not a big fan, to be honest with you, but I like it. Yeah. Yeah, do you like it? Okay. Are you a fan of UFC? Are you a fan of UFC? UFC, that's an interesting acronym. UFC. Yeah, it's an acronym. Did you know that? That UFC is an acronym, right? So an acronym is an abbreviation consisting of the first letters of each word in the name of something pronounced as a word. Right? That's an acronym. For example, AIDS. AIDS is an acronym for Acquired Immune Deficiency Syndrome. And UFC is an acronym for Ultimate Fighting Championship, I think it is. Okay, any of your favorite fighter? I hope you know Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, yeah, you mean the legendary boxer? Or is it another Muhammad Ali? Muhammad Ali, the great. Okay, yeah, I think that you're talking about the legendary Muhammad Ali. Okay, yeah, of course I know him. Yeah, of course I know him. Yes, Muhammad Ali. Right. Yeah, of course I know him. Are you a big fan of him too? Of Muhammad Ali? Do you guys know who Muhammad Ali was? Yeah, so Muhammad Ali, yeah, there was some saying around Muhammad Ali stink like a bee or something. There was a famous quote. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That was the right. So Muhammad Ali used this iconic phrase to describe his boxing style. Right, so float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That was what he said, what Muhammad Ali said. So float, can you repeat after me? We can focus on how to say that in English. Float like a butterfly. Butterfly, that's the way you pronounce that word in British English. Butterfly, at least in Southern Standard British English. Oh, I don't have a point of view, sir. I don't have a point of view, and I don't usually speak about religion because I don't have a point of view, and I don't want anyone to get offended. I mean, if that's why I don't usually go there to talk about religion. The only thing, my only point of view is that I respect religions, and I respect the Islam as a religion and Prophet Muhammad. That's the only thing I can say about that. That I respect that religion, and everyone that believe in that religion, right? That practice that religion. What is your point of view, sir? But yeah. So there was the quote. That was what Muhammad Ali said: "Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee." B. Right? And as you're here, guys, do you struggle pronouncing this word through? So this is, let me try and show you the words we are focusing on today. Though, thorough, thoughts, through, throughout. All right. No, I don't mean that. Like, I think health debate on all topics, like religion and others, are good for that world. Okay, I see what you mean. Thank you very much for sharing, Usama. Thank you very much. Yeah, I agree with you. And Usama, let me ask you, do you struggle pronouncing these words, or is there any other word do you struggle pronouncing? Yes, of course, we have to respect all points of view. Absolutely. Yes, I agree with you, and that's what I usually do. That's my point of view, right? Respecting all points of views, all points of view. Sorry, all points of view. And so let me ask you, Usama. Just do you struggle pronouncing these words? Are you okay? Tough. Okay, that's a word that's similar to the ones that I'm sharing with you. Tough. I didn't include that one here, but we could. But I know what you mean. That it's very tough to pronounce these words, but that's a good word. Tough. Tough. That's tough. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that was the word. All right. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's the way you pronounce that one. Excuse me. Right? You begin by saying excuse me. Excuse Excuse me. With a long oo sound. Excuse me. Right? And you need to pronounce the Q. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you try that out? Can you try and pronounce that after me? Can you try and repeat after me? Excuse me. Excuse me. Guys, do you all struggle pronouncing that word, that phrase? Excuse me. Yeah, it's a bit difficult. It is tough. It is tough to pronounce. But we can try it. Great. Great. I'm glad to hear that. Yes, I tried it. It helped a lot. I tried. It helped a lot. How to be fluent in English, like in speaking. How to be fluent. So that'll be the question. So there are many ways. There are many ways to be fluent. In English speaking. You want to be fluent in English speaking, right? Okay. So, yeah, so first you need to, let me give you some tips. You should immerse yourself in English daily. One way you can do that is you can subscribe to my channel, right? You can subscribe to my channel and watch my videos. That's one great way of, I usually break down the pronunciation of native speakers, and I guide viewers into, into how to imitate native speakers, how to pronounce words like them. So, immersing yourself in English daily. But I am bad in speaking. I can understand, but speaking is tough for me. Yes, I know what you mean. So, first, immersing yourself in English daily. Listening, for example, subscribing to channels like mine. Alex's Adventures in English is my channel. You can also subscribe to Luke's English Podcast, which is a YouTube channel run by an English teacher, and I usually break down his pronunciation on my channel, so that's quite interesting. And one more thing I can tell you. So listen to loads of input, right? Immersing yourself in English. Including films, audiobooks, and what else? Don't just listen passively. Pause, repeat, and shadow the way they say things. And in that respect, I usually help learners do that. For example, I usually publish videos where maybe I help you listen to native speakers, and maybe not at full speed, so that you're able to grasp, you're able to get how to pronounce those words. And I usually give you tips of how to pronounce words in English. For example, there's a word I've broken down on my channel, which is hierarchy. Okay, you're a big fan of Australian accents. Okay, Australian English. Thank you very much. Usama. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're able to understand what I'm saying. And so yeah, you need to copy intonation, stress, and rhythm whenever you listen to somebody speaking in English. You know, a proficient speaker of English. You need somebody, a model to follow. You know, a model to follow. Like saying, okay, I'm going to listen. And that's what I usually try and do on my channel, you know, helping you slowing down speech, speakers saying things so that you can copy their accents, their rhythm. And what else? Tip number 2, shadowing and speaking practice. Shadowing means listening and repeating at the same time. That forces your mouth to keep up with natural English pace. You should do this 10 to 15 minutes daily. And you can slow it down. You can slow down a video to 75% if it feels too fast at first. That's what I usually help you do on my channel. For example, there's an episode called an episode on a short story read by Luke Thompson, which is called The Escaped Man, right? The Escaped Man. And in the story, for example, at the very beginning, the story begins like this. The raining was falling heavily, right? And if you do apply the strategy of shadowing, you need to do the following. First, you repeat after me. The rain was falling heavily. You repeat after me. And after that, you need to try and say that at the same time as I say it. Right? So 1, 2, 3. The rain was falling heavily. Imitating my accent, rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation, of course. That will help you speak, improving. That will help you improve your speaking skills. And you should record yourself and listen back. You'll notice things you'd miss otherwise. And you can compare your recording with, for example, what you heard, what you're trying to imitate. What else? You should try and think in English. That's tip number 3. For example, narrate your day in your head. For example, let's suppose that you're in the kitchen. You can say, right, I'm making tea. I'll pop out later. Right? Can't be bothered to do the washing up now. I know it may sound silly what I'm saying, but you're rewiring your brain to default in English, to default to English. So you're trying to think in English all the time. What else? You should try and use real conversations. For example, chat with people online, language exchanges, English teachers, or even AI tools like me. Or even like you can try AI tools, like for example ChatGPT or others. And for example, taking lessons with a teacher, that could be a great way of improving your English. I'm not sure if you're studying English or if you've got a teacher already, but that could be a great way of improving your English. And if you can, speak with proficient speakers of English, you know, they could be native speakers or proficient English teachers, you know, and everyone slips up, even natives. So the trick is to keep going, you know, you keep going. Forget about mistakes. I mean, everyone makes them. Don't freeze when you forget a word. You can use fillers, or you can, for example, you know, or what's the word, or basically, and you know, so fluency is flow, not perfection. You need to first get fluent in English, which doesn't mean that you need to be perfect. What else? You should set specific speaking goals. That's another tip I can give you. For example, this week I'll be able to tell a 1 minute story about my weekend without pausing. That's something else you can do. So small practical goals build momentum and confidence. You know, so in short, to summarize, you should immerse, shadow, think in English, use phrases, and keep speaking all the time, mistakes and all. And something else, when you speak, if you don't have anyone else to speak, you can speak to yourself. You can speak with you. Okay? That's a great way of improving your English. And use dictionaries, don't forget. Okay? Well, guys, now I have to go. Thank you very much for being there. I'm sorry, but I will have to get going now, but I will connect later on. So, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to get a notification of when I'm connecting next time, right? So as to get a notification of when I'm live again, hit that subscribe button. All right? So thank you very much for being there. And don't forget, subscribe to my channel, Alex's Adventures in English, so that if you want to learn words, difficult words like this, right? Though, thorough, thoughts, through, throughout, right? If you want to get a British English accent, a standard Southern British English accent, follow me on YouTube, right? Bye bye, cheers, and see you next time.